Way out in Marquette County where the winter is a deal, they claim the first dog trotters, Old Sport and Mike O'Neill. They challenge cabin fever wherever dogs are found. Hitch 'em up, head 'em out, lay your money down. Hard times in the 70s, gloom was on the land. The citizens of Ishpeming took matters into hand, with printed invitations and a challenge to the world. Dogs and sleds on Main Street, twixt Division Street and Pearl. Dog Trot In Ishpeming, money's on the line. Dog Days of Winter 1879. 21 dogs were lined up at the start of the first heat. Jack, Rollo, Carlo, Colonel, Rover, Nip, Kip, Skip, and Pete. The starter shouted go and threw the gauntlet down. Dog Days come early in Ishpeming town. The bulldog and the mastiff, who had faced off once before, reckoned this would be the time to settle their old score. 19 dogs were running, these two were rolling round. Sleds and their poor drivers in a tangle on the ground. Dog Trot In Ishpeming, money's on the line. Dog Days of Winter 1879. This fracas then delayed the starting of the second heat. A betting frenzy swept the crowd, officials swept the street. A Cornish man from Stoneville produced a double team. They ran astride a hitching post, the sled stopped in between. Halfway to the finish line they ended the third heat, when a furry yellow interloper ran into the street. The fur was flying, snow was stained by copious dog gore. The third heat would necessitate one heat more. Dog Trot In Ishpeming, money's on the line. Dog Days of Winter 1879. Boys and dogs lined up again, I can't forget the sight. Having tasted blood, some showed more interest in the fight. But Willie Word's Colonel again would set the pace. He showed off his $5 prize as winners of the race. The crowd shouted the hell, and the chant would rule the day. The race would start at Euclid to the tracks 3 blocks away. The bulldog and the mastiff were heading up the pack, but took up their old rivalry before they reached the tracks. Dog Trot In Ishpeming, money's on the line. Dog Days of Winter 1879. 5 or 6 heats later, the second race was won. 3 wins were required, which Peter Shrink had done. Delighted with his prize, he showed off his gold piece. The winners of the day would be the ones that fought the least. The third race tumbled downhill, tearing up Main Street. The crowd was not retiring, there was money on each heat. Poor Johnny Arville hollered, 3 out of 4 will go. Presented with his dollar coin, he said, that's awful low. Hats off to the Mining Journal paper of Marquette. Thanks to the IDTA, we'll beat cabin fever yet. Hats off to the wooden man for telling me the tale. And Jack the trouser ripper, he's a fighter tooth and nail. Dog Trot In Ishpeming, money's on the line. Dog Days of Winter 1879.